Hello and welcome to this session in which we would look at the 4 tiers of the NIST Cybersecurity Framework, thus completing the third component of the NIST Cybersecurity Framework. The 3 components are the core functions, which has 6 core functions, and within each core function we have categories, then subcategories. This is the first component of the NIST Cybersecurity Program, which we covered. Then we discussed the profile. What does it mean to have a target profile, a current profile, and a gap analysis? In this session, we're going to look at the third piece of this cybersecurity program, and that's the 4 tiers, which are partial, risk-informed, repeatable, and adaptive. Before we proceed any further, I have a public announcement about my company, farhatlectures.com.
Hello everyone, my name is Farhat. If you are watching this, you are probably studying for the Information Systems and Controls CPA Exam disciplines. That means you are already serious about your future. And I want to help you go even further. At Farhat Lectures, you will get in-depth video explanation for all topics, clear and organized notes accompanying the lectures, thousands of MCQs with AI-powered explanation and assistant, all previously released AI CPA, MCQs, and simulation in a video format explanation. And last but not least, our personal guidance and support. My guidance and support, as well as the support of the Farhat team. Go ahead, visit Farhat Lectures and start your free trial. You have 2 days. Take your preparation to the next level, so you are not just studying alone. We are here to assist you. If you are ready to pass, visit the website, and I hope to see you on the website.
And the way those 4 tiers are presented, going from partial to adaptive. Partial is the weakest type of cybersecurity posture, and adaptive is the strongest cybersecurity posture. So we're going to go ahead and explain the 4 tiers step by step. And to do so, I'm going to be using an example of a bakery, the Sweet Treats Bakery. Well, it started as a family-owned business dedicated to crafting high-quality homemade baked goods in your local neighborhood. From its humble beginning, it quickly grew into a local favorite. Then over the years, they expanded across the state and eventually nationwide. Now they're operating in multiple locations, 3,000 employees, and to meet their customer needs, the bakery has also developed a convenient online ordering system for catering and special events. Great. So we will use this example to show you to apply those 4 tiers and how does it work. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with the humbling beginning of this bakery shop, Sweet Treats Bakery. Well, when they started, it was a family store, only the family working at the store. The cybersecurity efforts are minimal and reactive. What does that mean? It means they practically have nothing and they're hoping for the best. Nothing will happen. There's no systematic or formalized measures in place. Cybersecurity is considered a secondary concern, only addressed when there is a problem. And they hope they don't have any problems. No one hacked them. No one bring their website down. And life is good. So scenarios in tier 1 is what? They have no dedicated IT or cybersecurity personnel. Employee uses computer for processing order but relies solely on basic antivirus program. They might have some basic antivirus program like Norton. Online orders and payment transaction are processed without any cybersecurity checks. And risk management and incident response are ad hoc, typically responding after something happened. So what could happen under this tier 1 ad hoc and reactive? Well, Sweet Treats Bakery experienced a simple malware attack through an employee clicking on a malicious email link. So one of the family members, the son or the daughter, click on an email by mistake. As a result, they downloaded the software. It has a malware. It infected their system. This disrupt order processing for several days because there's no immediate response plan. They're not ready for this. The bakery loses customer and most importantly, trust and sales during this downtime. Okay, great. Now the bakery grew a little money. They wanted to expand. Now they are at tier 2. And just before I proceed, I want to clarify a point. You could be, just maybe I don't want to connect the two. You could be a small, humble place and be at tier 4. The reason I am showing you this bakery, just as the bakery grows, their security concern is growing. But you can be a small place, you could be a small company and have the best system ever, tier 4 adaptive. Or you can be a large company, you should not do that, and have a partial cybersecurity posture. The reason I'm doing it this way just kind of makes sense to make it look like a story that makes sense, that connecting the dot. But it doesn't mean if you're a large company, we assume it's always adaptive, and a small company, we assume that it is ad hoc. So now the bakery grows, and as a result, they increased their cybersecurity budget. So Sweet Treats Bakery recognized the importance of cybersecurity, especially after the attack, and implemented basic risk management processes, and they became larger. Okay. While aware of cybersecurity risk, the bakery approaches remain fragmented and inconsistently applied. So they are trying, but it's not consistent, and now they have 3 stores rather than 1 store, and they are not all coordinating. So here, the bakery might hire a part-time support to help install an updated antivirus software and firewalls, or they may hire someone for a consulting session. Now, employee occasionally receive cybersecurity awareness program. Be careful, don't click on that link, right? Processes for data backup are in place, but not consistently followed. So they are backing up the information, but not always. Some communication about cybersecurity risk occur across different store locations, but lacks coordination. So they're doing a little bit better as they're getting larger, but not enough. Now, there was another phishing attack against an employee, but because of the occasional cybersecurity training, most employees avoid clicking. However, one store faces a ransomware infection due to inconsistent software update and backup. So now we did not have a cybersecurity. We have like a little bit, not a phishing email. What happened is ransomware. They took their computer system hostage and they asked for money, ransomware. The incident also causes disruption at one location, but it contained without affecting all other bakery sections. So we did better with the phishing email, but now with ransomware, we did not have updates. Now, the bakery grows. Now they are across the whole state. Now they are becoming larger. They formalize cybersecurity risk, and they had 2 incidents. Now they're learning. The bakery ensured consistent application of cybersecurity measures across all locations to assess the risk and actively promote cybersecurity program among the staff. Here, what they did is they have a dedicated IT service provider contracted to oversee cybersecurity. No longer part-time, they wanted a full-time person. Regular training session and phishing simulation for the employees. They have a lot of employees as they have more stores. And clear incident response plan and regular data backup systematically in case they experience a ransomware. Consistent cybersecurity practices now are documented and followed at all bakery locations. So let's see what's the impact. Well, they faced another cybersecurity attack now targeting customer payment data. Because of documented protocols, employee quickly identify suspicious activity and alert the IT immediately. What happened here? At this stage, the repeatable, the incident is swiftly resolved without any compromise of customer data, maintaining customer confidence and business continuity. Now the bakery grow, they're across the whole country, hundreds of stores, thousands of employees. Now what they did, they adopted a proactive advanced cybersecurity posture. They can no longer take any chances. They have an online system that's bringing them millions and millions of dollars in sales. They have supplier. They want to make sure their supplier is secure. So the bakery continuously improves cybersecurity practices by learning from previous experiences, leveraging real-time threat intelligence, and collaborating with external cybersecurity partners. And this is basically the highest level. You're leveraging other people's experience as well. So at scenario 4, bakery integrate advanced threat detection system tools, monitoring transaction and communication continuously. They're using predictive analysis to identify potential threat even before they happen. On a regular basis, they collaborate with cybersecurity industry groups and local commerce association, sharing best practices and threat intelligence. Now have a strong cybersecurity culture fostered by leadership extending down to every employee. Now they are at the, you guessed it, adaptive level. Through advanced monitoring and predictive analytics, they identify unusual access pattern on their online ordering platform. What did they did? This proactive approach ensures the threat is addressed immediately and security enhancements are implemented rapidly, preventing any customer data exposure. So this proactive cybersecurity became a competitive edge, enhancing their brand reputation for reliability and trustworthiness. So notice as they get larger, they had to increase their budget for cybersecurity. Once again, they could start it with an adaptive if they wanted to, but most likely they will not have the budget. Maybe they think it's a cost benefit, it's not worth it. So what we did is we covered the 4 tiers of cybersecurity NIST framework. Now let's take a look at a multiple choice question. So let's take a look at this multiple choice questions. So after repeated malware incidents, Sweet Treat Bakery's IT consultant installed basic firewalls, conducted occasional backup, and provide infrequent employee training. However, patching and backup are inconsistent. Which cybersecurity maturity tier level best fits their current practices? So they're giving you a scenario, and we just talked about Sweet Treats Bakery. Yummy, yummy. So based on the scenario, are they partial, risk-informed, repeatable, or adaptive? Well, let's kind of eliminate the easy one because patching and backup are inconsistent. They're not at the adaptive level. Adaptive level is the highest, is the best level. Are they at partial? No, they're not also at partial. Why not? Because they have something. They're installing basic firewall. They're conducting occasional backup. So they're not waiting for something to happen. They're doing some work. Therefore, they're not partial. Are they at this level considered risk-informed or repeatable? Well, repeatable means what? It means they are consistent. Are they consistent? They're not consistent. So we could take out repeatable. What's left is risk-informed. Therefore, they are at the level of risk-informed. And what should you do now? You should be informed. Informed about what? Farhat lectures, additional multiple choice questions, AI CPA video questions, whether you are studying for your CPA, CMA, or any other professional certification. The best investment you can make is invest in yourself. Good luck, study hard, and of course, stay safe.